Ah, welcome traveler. Come in, take a seat and put up your feet. Today, we're diving into a game called Dawn of Man, a prehistoric city building survival game, where we will be cooking up some roleplay to enhance the gameplay. This is part 1 in our multi-part series, and if you'd like to see more of this, please like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below. Let's get cooking. So here we are in the start of our new playthrough of Dawn of Man. Just a quick rundown of how this game essentially works. You have a little settlement of, well, prehistoric people. So not quite cavemen, but a little bit more advanced, but you're not quite at the Bronze Age yet. You're still Paleolithic age. So essentially what you have to do is try to keep them alive, build your settlement, supply them with food, keep them safe, fend off raiders, and slowly discover new knowledge and new technology that you're going to use to advance through the ages. Now, the map is absolutely massive. I don't even know where to begin with explaining that. I mean, look at this. You can go all the way over here and still do things. I mean, over here we could go and hunt this woolly rhino. And this is all the way far away from our starting position, which is over here. And I mean, you can even keep going that way. You can go the opposite direction as well. And as you can see, the map is, oh, it's huge. It's lovely because here we've actually reached the end of the map now. But as you can see, I mean, it's really large, and it's lovely because it offers you so much freedom to actually explore, get some of the resources that you want. As you see, things like spread out here, you have different terrain. You have mountains, rivers, valleys, lakes. You have all kinds of resources growing. You have mines that you can mine up. It's really impressive how much space there is actually to build on this game. And I mean, you're starting off with these tiny little settlements, two tents, a crafter, and a wood pile. And eventually you will have a massive settlement that's learned how to farm and herd animals, and you're constructing up and building the settlement greater and greater. Now, there hasn't been a lot of activity around this game recently. It seems like there's not many changes that are coming through anymore, but there are 1 or 2 mods out there as well to make the experience a little bit better. But I still find this game very enjoyable nonetheless. There's a lot that you can still do in it, and it's quite interesting. I mean, if we check here, you have this thing called primal vision. So, I mean, small little quality of life things like this, like it actually shows you which resources you can access. You have manage here, for example, you can go through these milestones. So there's sort of like a quest system going on in that, you know, you have these goals that you try to reach. But I just think that this game has so much potential that is still untapped. But anyway, we are going to be playing this for the foreseeable future, at least doing this on the side. So check every week back for further videos on this if you find this interesting. And for this playthrough, we're actually going to be focusing on a clan that's living along the river itself. Now, I have had the game paused because I don't want anything drastic to happen while I rant on and on. But we're setting up a clan, and we're going to call them the River Clan. And we'll go through the basics of starting up a settlement in Dawn of Man and checking things out. And to give you an example of why I love this game, look at this. These are just little birds flying by. But the amount of detail that's on that little bird, look at that. The amount of detail on that for something so simplistic as that tiny little thing. You have this, for example, this eagle over here. See if I can just get a better angle on it. Look at that. The fact that they've gone through the effort of actually, setting that up, setting up the model, texturing it to that degree, and most of the time you're just seeing it as little black speck along the sky. I don't know, it's just there's a lot of effort that I think they've put in, and I wish that there had continued to be more development into this game. But anyway, let's get things rolling here. So we have our river clan. So let's have a look here. We have a population of 7. We only have a capacity for 6, so we definitely need to build a tent as soon as possible. You can actually go and set up things here as well. So you can set up, what you particularly want to have shown. So I'm going to go for, let's see, I want grouped resources. So I can see, okay, all my food, all the materials, all of my tools, and then clothes. Then I want, we don't really have to worry about attachments yet. These are kind of like vehicles that you build. So you build like a sled or a cart, a rolling megalith, a plow. These are things that will become unlocked later on through tech. We don't quite need that summary over there. Animals as well, we don't really need that right now, but eventually you can have all of these animals domesticated, and it actually shows you if you have shelter for enough. The game speed I definitely want. And then let's see over here. I think over here we go for the general. Yes. And then we can actually do group resources there. And wait, let's do, oh, it's quite interesting. Okay, we can do game speed up there, and here we do group resources, and here we can do defense, just in case we need to call for a defense. So this is when you get attacked, everyone will be alerted and assume combat roles. When you have gates and palisades, eventually the technology for that unlocked and you build it up. You can open and close all of that. Then in addition to that, you can go do food charts. You can also do a straw chart. This is quite important for when you want to feed your animals. And also workload. But for now, we'll just keep it at defense. I think over here we can go for, actually I think that's fine. We'll just keep it nice and clean for now. Right, so what do we need to do to get this game started? Well, we're going to have to, as everything's built out of sticks and leathers, we're going to have to start setting up collections, doing the old-fashioned hunter-gatherer lifestyle, and start constructing things to, expand this this little settlement that we have going here. Right, well, let's have a look at what we can actually do. So we're going to keep the game paused for now, just while we set this up, and we're going to go into the primal vision. Now, what we want to do is we want to find a good source of sticks. Here's actually a massive source of sticks right here, close to our settlement itself. And what we're going to do is place down gather sticks, and you can increase the size of this with Z or C, and we're going to just go and throw this down here, I think. Yeah, there we go. We click on this and we set this up as well. I want to have at least 50 sticks in our storeroom at a time, and we'll just have one person working on this for now. Then we also need to go and have a look, is there anything easily huntable? Okay, we do have a ibex over here. Is there any other animals? Okay, there's a bunch of deer and some more over there. Okay, so we're actually going to send our people over here. Let's grab all of them. And we're just going to set them all to hunt that. And then while they're doing that, we also need to set up a fishing site. Let's see, can we... Yes, we can get all 3, but I don't actually want 3, I just want 2. So how a fishing site works is you have these sections of the river, and then once you've placed this fishing site, this zone, so to speak, you place it down, and then over time, you see here, you have a amount of mud that's available in the stretch of the river, as well as the fish population in this section. Over time, your people will fish out this population and lessen it, so you always want to have at least 2 set up that you can go through. Preferably you want each one to cover 2 sections at least, so that you have more fish in one section. And then you want to have it reasonably close by some other sections that you can swap to once the population of fish has dwindled there, to then swap over, go fish there, and allow this population to rebuild itself. Now, fish is available throughout the whole year, which is great. It's a good source of food, especially going into those harsher winter months. Right, so what else can we do? We go to the build menu and we go have a look. So we have storage, and we have already a wood pile here set up. So it would probably be a good idea to set up a rock pile as well. Now, how do I want to? I think I'm going to set it up like that. And then we should build another tent, but these tents are made out of leathers, out of skins. And we don't quite have that yet. So we'll send our people off to go hunt that thing over there. And we'll just have a look at what else we do actually have. Yes, okay, so we come already with a crafter and with a hearth over here that will make bread, but we don't have grain yet. We will unlock that later on. And the crafter itself, you can initially craft all these wooden weapons, knives, spears, harpoons for fishing, and then these will upgrade as you unlock higher tiers of technology. The tech itself, so technology itself, it's interesting. By doing certain things in the game, you unlock higher tiers of technology. You say, for example, if we go hunt this, let's show you here quickly how this works. So we've never hunted one of these before. So we are going to just set our people to run a little bit faster, please, and then to hunt it. There we go. Okay, there we go. First animal hunted, an ibex. Knowledge +1. So we've actually hunted this one. It's the first one that the clan has hunted, and they've unlocked knowledge of that creature. Then we can go and, okay, let's see here. Yeah, we have those reindeer or deer, some kind of prehistoric deer. We'll just set our people to jog over here. Let's jog them over to there. Come on. Why is this one so slow? Is this an... Oh, this is a child. We don't want a child to join us. Nope. It's just 3 of you. Come here. There we go. And we got another one down. Great. Okay. So as you can see, that unlocked some knowledge here. Now the knowledge itself is used in this technology tree here. So as you can see, we're going to need quite a lot of things. We're going to do new things, discover, explore, and trying to unlock this knowledge, and use that to unlock as a source of currency to unlock other types of tech to progress from Paleolithic all the way through to the Iron Age. Now, what else is there still that's important? Well, we have done some hunting already, so we want to set up some skin dryers. These are very important. Skins are used a lot in this game for so many different, well, productions. You're going from clothes to housing to specific types of tools. It's very important to have a good source of skins. So we're actually going to set up 2 of these, and we'll have our workers working on that. And then we might as well start setting up some hunting zones as well. So we'll just set this to the max and we'll have a look. So I think maybe we will definitely hunt anything that comes over here. Okay, so now that whole area will be hunted. And do we want to go here or across the river? I think we go across the river itself. So we'll set up a hunting zone here as well. Now, you may notice that in Primal Vision, some of these animals are green, some are orange, some are yellow. So this is denoting how dangerous these animals are. So for example, a woolly rhino is not going to be easy to hunt. It could actually end up killing one of our settlers. However, something a little bit more simplistic, like, say, this horse. Okay, actually, no, not that horse, but these donkeys. Let's have a look at them. Wild donkeys. They're going to be easy to hunt. The horse could fight back, but it's not such a great threat. However, something like an ancient bison, that's quite dangerous towards us. Then another thing to note is the red ones that pop up. These are predators. So over here we have, I think it's a mountain, cave hyena. Now, your villagers, when set to these hunting zones, will not automatically hunt the dangerous game. They will target the easy game, the green. They will generally avoid the red. However, predators are a bit of a problem because well, they will target your settlers every now and then, and they will actually eventually start trying to make their way towards the edge of your settlement and attacking your people. You want to keep a close eye on the children themselves. They are very annoying because they seem to wander everywhere. They like helping out their parents, which is good. I mean, it does, many hands make fast work of the tasks that we have here. But the predators will easily target these kids, kill them off, and then we have, a massive problem. But right, so we've set up some hunting sites over here, and just to view them, we can actually go back into Primal Vision, and it'll pop up highlighted for us to see where the hunting sites are. And we can actually, this is all good. I actually want more of all of this. And the food we can set to, oh, I wish I could just infinite. Yeah, just always hunt. Always hunt. We always want food coming in. Fantastic. Let's see. This is maximum number of simultaneous tasks in this area. We'll set this to 3. I believe that means that we can have three hunters working at the same time, which is what I want, because we'll set this to 2 actually. I want lots of hunters. We need to generate a lot of skin in this as soon as possible. Right, so next up is, I think, with that all set up, I want to look at getting our first tech. Now the first tech I want to focus on is food drying. It's very important. Need to get that food going as soon as possible. This I want to set to infinite as well. And we'll leave it at 1 for now for fishing. Let's have a look here. Okay, they seem reasonably well set up. Going to need quite a bit more. Let's see. Okay, so here we have the workload. So you want to keep this at around about 100% so that everyone's working but nobody's getting overworked. The moment we have too many jobs going on, so we may need to drop that in order to just allow for the better spread of work. What we do need to do that's quite important is get another one of these tents set up. Now you do get this initial layout, and okay, as we can see, a donkey here has escaped. So that's the other thing, is you need to have proper tools for your hunters, or they're just going to, well, mess around. Let's actually just take immediate control of these guys. I want to get that knowledge unlocked. Surround and hunt. Are they exhausted? What is going on here? Oh, their stamina's run out. Oh no, they're just lazy. Come on, run. Put your back into it. Come on. There we go. Okay, cool. That will give us another point, which I'm quite happy about. And then we can actually just focus on fishing itself. So now we'll bring this down. Not quite sure what this person's doing. Is this person also hunting? Oh, they must be. Okay, anyway, besides the point. Right, so in the beginning of the game does an initial setup for you, unless if you choose specific settings where you come with no pre-built buildings. I thought that would be a little bit rough for our first Let's Play, but this is fine. It comes with 2 tents, a hearth, a crafter, and 1 wood pile. We do already have our rock pile set up, and we're busy getting this skin dryer erected as well, which is fantastic. There we go, it's first one built, so we have another knowledge point. We're now at 4. We just need 1 more to get food drying going up, which we should get if we could get some people to fish. I'm just going to set a higher priority on that. Right, so you can also do priority builds, so set a high priority. Someone will come and build this as soon as possible. We have no storage left at the moment. Oh, there we go, fantastic. And we go and immediately unlock this. So this unlocks food drying, the food drying technology. So as you can see, it's required for food dryer and for grain processing. So what we want to do with this is immediately, as you can see, all of these things start popping up because we are in drastic need of actually expanding as soon as possible. So we're going to set up the food dryers over here, and actually I want to build 2 of them. There we go. And then I'll also set up the tent, another tent. And let's just see how are we going to do this. We're going to have production over here, or storage over here. Some production. Maybe we do storage on this side here, so we can have maybe a half moon like this of tents going out that way, and then we'll have tents roundabouts here. Okay, so I think for now let's just settle for that. It's very hard to plan out a settlement in this game, I will admit that. Let's just close this. No storage left. Yes, we know. We are running very low on storage itself. Let's actually set this to the highest priority. We can set this one down as we already have 1 up, but this needs to be produced super fast. Our settler's also bringing back food. Maybe we go and... I wonder, what is this person doing? Idle. You're idle and there's work to be done. What does this need? Just 10 sticks. Well, I mean, go collect sticks. Lazy? Right. So, while they're setting that up, let's see. So we have 2 drying racks. Oh, you know what we can do? Hunter-gatherers do the gathering part, which is, of course, collecting berries. So we want to switch on the primal vision and have a look for where there are trees and bushes and so on that produce food. So there's a couple over here, but there's quite a nice collection going on here again. So we're going to cash in on that, make this as large as possible, and set this down to there. Great. infinite on everything, and we'll set it to 2 workers. Obviously, as we start getting more people, we will have all these work slots filled in. People will arrive as we build more, housing for them. At the moment, we still don't quite have enough for our current population, but as we get space available, more people will flock to our settlement and our population will grow. Children will also be born periodically and grow up, so that's another way that the population grows. We have a food gathering area. I think the fishing site is still not being used. We have a reasonable amount of food. I would like more. Let's see. Okay, so they're building this first. That's fine, I guess. And I think that we're just going to set, let's just set the game speed up a little bit, get this running a little bit faster. This is starting to drive me insane, not having the storage space. So let's look at what else we can build so long while this is getting completed. So you can build a storage tent, which we will set up once all of the rest of these constructions are done. As you can see, it's quite large. This is quite important, as you don't want your houses to be your only source of storage. Each of these can house up to 4 units, as you can see, 4 different resources, but the space gets occupied very, very quickly. We can go to our crafter here. Let's see, we have 4 spears. Maybe we get some fishing tools. We'll make another 2 of those, as our hunter's also quite busy. A lot of work going on. Our workload is very high, which is not a good thing, because it means people are spread out between too many jobs. I mean, they could end up not doing the work that we actually want them to. So what I'm going to do is actually drop this one down to 1 for the time being. Drop this one down to 1. And we want them to still collect plenty of wood. And then where is the... Yeah, there's the wood. 2 for wood, 2 for all of the plants. That's fine. And this just needs to start happening now. Still need 6 sticks. Wow, people are not collecting sticks. Come on. Come on, people. Let's get this done. Plenty of sticks to pick up. Right, well, I do quite like this location. I think, however, though, that this area here will act quite nicely as an initial place to have our settlement. But if I'm looking across the river, I don't really want to get rid of these naturally occurring plants that provide food. We have a little bit going on over here and a little bit over here, but there's a much larger open section over here across the river where we can actually start building. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to end up moving most of our buildings over to the other side, but that will only start happening once we expand properly. We need to do quite a lot more building and get a higher population and set up a good food supply before we can even look at moving at all. Oh, let's have a look here. Oh, there's some aurochs. Okay, fantastic. So let's see where our people are. Okay, our people over there. Do we have any on this side of the river? Yes, we do. I think they're collecting the raw skins. I don't want to bother them. However, a quick way to get more knowledge points is to actually have people doing no, we don't need that quite yet. We've already hunted one of those. I do want to bring them over to try hunt this auroch. It's a reasonably easy prey animal. Oh no, scared them off. Come on. You guys are being silly. Are you still carrying something? Why are you walking? You are carrying something. get this person to just run a little bit faster. Put them out in the open. Oh no, this is not good. Oh, I fear that one of our people might die here, unless if we can. Okay, no, they're actually too tired. Okay, that's a failed hunt. That's okay, it's not the end of the world. We'll just go and set this back to 2 though. I do want some proper hunting happening here. Oh no, is this a... Oh no. Horrible cave hyena. I hope it doesn't take advantage. No, it seems to be fine. Okay, that absolutely failed, but it's okay. We'll have better luck in the future, especially once we start unlocking things such as the slings and bone tools and composite tools, which are much more effective. Strangely enough, though, the bone spears and the composite spears are essentially the same. So we'll just be sticking to bone spears at least until we unlock metal. But for the other tools, such as, you know, we've got knives and fishing tools, those we can at least look at turning into composite. We do have 1 skill point unlocked at the moment, and we have a lot of work that still needs to be done. As you can see, this is ridiculous. Workload is very high, 250%. I'm thinking maybe we need to drop that. We need to get this tent constructed. We need to get more people coming in as soon as possible. We need 3 sticks. Should be doable. There, go drop those sticks off. Stop being silly. What's that? Skins outfit. Why did you drop your skins outfit? So strange. Maybe they're just getting too hot. Very weird. Okay, so we do have one of our drying racks almost completed here, which is good. Let's go. There we go. Okay, this will continuously now change. Any of the raw meats will actually hang up here. I think one of the children will bring it across. There we go. And the model will actually change. As you can see, meat is placed on here and it will dry out meat so that it lasts for longer. This is great. And we're going to have 2 constructed. And then we are good to go. This is getting very annoying though. Somebody has an infection. That's not good. But we don't really have anything we can do about that. We don't have any medicines or so on. So hopefully he will just survive. It's because they're eating raw meat. I mean, you have a fire right there. It's don't quite understand that, but it is what it is. Oh, we've unlocked a milestone. Hunting and gatherings. This is the first milestone out of all of these available. And we've at least finished that, so I'm quite happy with that. That's good progress. Not too difficult, reasonably easy. We may look at setting up... Oh, what we can do. So flint is also quite important. Let's actually have a look here where there will be a source of flint. Here we go. Here's some flint over here and some stone right next to it. That's good. Okay. So we can set up a place for them to collect flint. Let's see. Not too much actually. It's just enough. Okay, we'll set up that for them to collect flint. We'll set this to 50. And then we'll also set up here for them to collect stone. Also 50. And that is all of the work areas. These are all resources that will be important down the long run. But now when we unpause, because we've created 2 new work areas, the workload is going to jump up quite a bit. Yeah, there we go, 217 to 250, quite high. Hopefully they are going to get this finished. This tent needs to be built as soon as possible. I don't understand why people are idle. Go work on that, please. There are literally sticks right here. Oh, there we go. Finally it's been built. There we go. So you'll see they actually, it's quite nice that the developers have actually made it so that you can see how these ancient structures were built. You know, building the ribbing, the frame first, overlapping it with the skins, and then placing rocks down to keep it airtight, to keep out moisture. So I quite like that. There we go, our little tent is getting constructed. And our population, now see I have a capacity for 9. We currently have 7, so we could have 2 more people coming in here. He is currently sick. That's why it's showing that thing there. Yeah. His health is quite low, so he does need to heal up. I think this is the hunter that was attacked by the auroch. That's okay, he'll be okay. He'll be fine, we hope. Right, so we've set up an extra tent. We've got a flint site going as well. I do want to focus on hunting one of each of the prey animals, because it's an easy source of knowledge. We've hunted these. Don't have anything else really close by. We've hunted a donkey. We've hunted a moose. These aurochs are... Oof, if we could just get one of them alone, we could take it out very easily. Oh, look over there. There we have a mammoth. We have a mammoth over here. Very nice. And then I think over here some lions. Yes. So these are absolutely horrible to deal with. Cave lion. Eventually, you know, they will start making their way closer to the settlement and actually trying to take off stragglers, capture them, eat them, hunt them. Let's just put it, you know, plainly. Because ultimately humans are easy prey for predators. Oh, here we have a whole herd. That's really nice. Oh, we have some piggies over here as well. Some boars. So that's another easy source to hunt. And another easy prey animal. I wonder if these... Yes, they're different from the ibexes. Wild horses. We've already hunted the donkeys. Okay, so there's another great source of animals over here. Say, this game is massive. I mean, look at the size of this map. You have so many areas to explore. Always some new resources to get to. You never quite run out. Here we have the equivalent of a prehistoric moose. So that's another animal. Here we have a bear. Cave bear over here. So there's lots of things to hunt, lots of things to keep our people well fed, and to also, you know, get those knowledge points. There we go. Just to make sure we could find our way back to the settlement. We're going to let things run here because, okay, he's drinking. We do need, he's fishing. Great. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's an ibex. We've already hunted one, so they're not super important. We do want to try get 10 fish though. Once we can get 10 fish, that's another knowledge point. And we may look at getting next, let's see. I wonder which one we should get. We should probably get the bone tools next to make everything else easier. We just need that 1 point, and then we can actually look at also hunting 10 of all the easy prey. That will also give us more knowledge points as well. We have some berries over here. We should have enough food, but I really think we need more people. Our workload is more manageable, but it's still not great. Let's see, we have enough weapons. Yeah, we do. Yeah, I think this is a reasonably good start. Could be better. Could be better ordered and organized so that we don't ever, overdo the workload. But it is what it is. Obviously, we're just trying to show off how the game functions. Okay, here they go. Go build this, please. Still 6? How? Who is on collection duty here? I have no idea. This is going very slowly, so I'm just going to increase the speed some more. We don't have all day to sit here and watch them not doing their work. I mean, he's just carrying things from one hut to the other hut. I don't really understand why. But okay. Here they come. Okay, it's 1 stick. Okay, we are drying some more skins out as well, which is good. And hopefully this work can all get completed. Yes, there we go. Raw skin times 10. Another knowledge point. That's what we wanted. And we get the bone tools. Fantastic. It's going to make it a lot easier. And we can look at just getting rid of that. Put in 6 bone spears and 4 harpoons. And then our settlers can start using bone tools to actually have much more effective chance at hunting and fishing. Let's see here. We have 7 out of 9 capacity for more people. Our workload is still quite high. Yeah, I think we're just going to let them do their thing. We have a good source here set up for food. They are bringing in materials. What we may do though is we may push the workload just to get a storage tent set up. This is such an important building. And it may push our workload capacity just over the tipping point again though. But it is so important to have this because else you can't store anything properly. And we'll go and set it up, I think over there. That's reasonably out of the way. So we have our production and storage off to one side. We can look at maybe building a row here of tents, and then we'll just do circles, ever increasing circles of tents, and eventually look at where we want to set up the farmland as well. But that's much further down the line. What is this individual doing? Drinking. Going to get skins outfit. Okay, that's fine. We are still making skin outfits, which is nice. We do still have 7 in total. So we have enough for our people. We don't yet have tanned leather, so we can't make leather outfits. But that's okay, it's fun. Dry skin times 10, knowledge plus 1. You see, it's great. You just keep playing the game and you're unlocking knowledge to unlock new things in the game. I do want to hunt this thing though. This cave hyena, it is just one of them. I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to send our people over here. Oh, there's 2 of them now. It's okay, we should be able to take care of them. There we go. Come on. You can do it. Yes, there we go. Okay, nice. Nice. There we go. Some more knowledge. And I don't think there's anything else around here, except for that one. Yeah, there's nothing easily reachable. That's okay, we'll wait for things to wander within our range. Right, Let's have a look here. 133, that's not too bad. We have some stone set up here. Collected. Getting sticks and logs. Ah, that is another thing. So, we will eventually be unlocking higher tiers of technology for better resources. And we'll look at actually cutting down trees, extracting water from here, collecting tannin from trees as well, extracting mud from the river, and also mining. So with mining, they'll actually go into the side, like here you'll see, I think this is copper. Yeah, this is copper. They'll come here and actually mine the copper out of this mine, so that it's a much better source. For example, you'll see this flint is almost running out. There's only 10 pieces of flint there. But something like this, a flint mine has much more, so like 15, as you can see. It's significantly more. It will help out a lot more in the long run. And then we also need to look at, I wonder if there are any close by. There's one. These megaliths. So eventually we will, just going to pause here quick. Eventually we will actually go and collect these megaliths and haul them all the way back to our base and use them to construct large stone circles and stone henges and things like that, which will boost our settlement's happiness and impressiveness. But that's much further down the line. The reason why I paused is because I didn't want this person to leave before we were done, just in case something popped up. But these are traders. So trading is quite interesting in this game, in that they can actually give you technologies that you don't already have. So this trader, it's only got logs, dry fish, flint, tannin, dry skin, leather. So not really anything that we want in particular. Maybe we can give him some wooden weapons to the value of 10 for dry skin. We can do some dry skin. These logs are also nice. I do kind of want them, and we can just, you know, trade it back later on. We'll actually give him some harpoons as well. For 22. Can we get another one? Nope. Okay, 29. Ooh, no, 33. Now it's becoming too expensive. So let's remove those. Need to find a nice balance here where we're not getting ripped off. Yeah, I think that's fine. A harpoon, a wooden one, a bone one, a wooden spear, and one fish for 2 logs and some dry skin. I do want to get those logs going up, so we're going to need a lot of them in the long run. And the dry skins, we're going to need that to build more tents. I think that's okay. I'm okay with this. I'm not too happy with this trade, but I'm okay with it. But sometimes what these traders will have is they will actually have technology itself. So for example, yeah, they have tannin, but they may have the technology to actually harvest tannin, and you can trade them for that knowledge, for that tech, and instead of going and unlocking it in the tech tree, which is quite nice, because then, you know, you have it and can immediately start using it. Now what these traders do often, yeah, you see that. So what happens is, as soon as you trade with them, they call it quits and then they leave. So that can be quite annoying if you want to check what they have. You want to go try and adjust quickly, you know, quickly produce some spears or something to trade with them. You can't really do that. You have to be prepared for them to visit and then trade. They don't stick around for long at all. Right, well, we've got some dry skins here and some logs. The logs will be moved over here eventually. Let's have a look here. This is almost done. I think, is this individual? No, they're going to make spears. Let's just set another 2 bone. We only have 1 bone though. So we need to do some hunting. Not much in the ways of easy prey. I mean, that may be... yeah, we can maybe look at that. So let's grab 2 individuals. Let's run them up behind this. Come on, jog faster. No, not collect. I need you to run over here, and there we go. Oh no, it's in the water. Come on. Here we go. Oh, we need knives. That is a problem. It's okay. We have some flint to use as well, so it should be okay. Oh, bison are fleeing. I hope that's not going to go to waste now. Oh, okay. Well, we'll let that run. Eventually someone will come make some knives over here. And looks like they're actually going to start. Yes, fantastic. The storage tent. This is so important. We are running out of storage the whole time. We're just going to get this set up. And then we can actually... this will drop as well. Yeah. We may need another drying rack. First structure storage tent. Okay, great. So we can now look at... let's see. Maybe we should just go for the composite tools immediately. I think that's what we need to do. Yeah, okay, so we're going to go for the composite tools. We're going to just change this out. We're going to keep the spears. Bone spears are still, you see, as effective as flint spears. But the harpoon, you see, okay, bone harpoon is better than wooden harpoon. However, we do want the flint axes and flint pickaxes. So we'll just go and create a whole bunch of those. Actually, before we do any of this, let's make these bifuses. Because we need knives to butcher. Add 4 of those, 3 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. There we go, that should be fun. Clothing. Okay, so some settlers are without clothing, but we should have enough here. Skins, outfits. We'll set up better clothing eventually. We don't yet have the production unlocked for anything else. Although we do want to set up, I think, a skull pole. So this is essentially just a place to boost morale. It's in memory of the fallen ancestors, but your people, it's like their, strangely, their entertainment or helps with religious needs. I can't quite remember which one of the two. It's very morbid, but it does what needs to be done. Let's see, let's place it over... We'll place it over here, and we'll build another one over there. That's fine. We have no picks. Yes, I know we have no picks, but we are working on that. Wood. Okay. Flint picks, flint axes. Ooh, we're going into winter. And we do have enough meat, so that should be okay. We'll need to set some more people to collecting wood here. Okay, that should be fine for now. We have no fuel at the moment. It's okay, we're just going to ignore that just for now. Oh, fantastic, we've hunted 10 ibex, so that's another knowledge point. And the next knowledge thing we're going to go for, I think we should just get spirituality. Oof, if only. But yeah, we need this for the burial mound, which is quite important. If anybody does die, we don't want our settlers freaking out. Either that, or we get the dog domestication, which I think might be good as well, because they can help with, if we can get dog training, they can help with hunting. Oh great, we have 2 new humans that have joined the settlement. We're now on 9 out of 9 capacity, but more importantly, that workload is dropping a lot more, so we're actually getting the work done. People are getting to their gathering jobs, getting to their construction jobs, getting done what needs to be done. 10 flint, another knowledge. As I said, you just need to do things in the game and it's going to pay off. We'll make another 2 of those, make it 3. I would like to have a stock of 10 of each. Yeah, I think 10 of each should be nice. Right. That has been built as well, so we'll get more meat dried out. Workload should drop as soon as these 2 are constructed. Shouldn't be too long. Here we go. There we go. Up to 160. Why back up to down to 147? That's very strange. We'll have to check this out. Let's just have a quick gander here. Any new prey? No. We have a woolly rhino over here though. Ooh, we have a family of bears. That's not good. Bears are horrible. Bears and cave lions are horrible. They will absolutely wreck your settlers. Okay. Well, it is to be expected. It is winter. Not a lot of prey, not a lot of food. That's why we set this up, to get our food in good supply, so that we won't have to struggle during the winter for food. I do want to, once this is done, set up another tent for construction, just so that we can make sure that we have enough housing constantly for more expansion. I want to have 25 to 50%, maximum 50%, but preferably 25% of the total population. I want to have room for expansion. So for example, if we have 9 people, I want to have space for an additional 2. Survive the winter, fantastic. We just got some more for that. We're just going to unlock this and get this built immediately, because I hate not having this ready in this game. It's just adds so much, like a negative buff to your people. Let's just have a look here quick. Primal vision. There's nothing amazing here. Yeah, okay, yeah. We're going to set up a little burial site over here. A funeral mound. Because when your people die and they don't get buried properly, then your settlers get very upset about that. So we'll just set up a little burial mound here, and we'll eventually have maybe 3 of them. I think just 2 should be fine. I'm not expecting our people to die that much. What are they doing? Oh, they were just getting tools. Okay. Fishing is not fished out yet. That's good. And 188. So we have a lot of jobs happening here. Ah, fantastic. We finally hunted one of the prehistoric moose. Or, well, reindeer. Sorry, should I say they're not quite moose. Oh, we have 10 raw fish. That's another knowledge point. And we're slowly progressing more and more. I think we're going to actually go for... we're going to go for slings next, I think. Make it easier to hunt. And then after slings, we'll get the dog domestication. And then we'll get leather right at the end. Let's have a look here quick. Milestones. Survive for 2 years. Unlock the Mesolithic era. Get 20 people in your settlement. Okay, so I think we're probably going to hit this one first. Or this one, depending on how quickly we can get knowledge going up. You can also set, so you can have a look at the overall resources. This is everything you can get in the game. As you see, you can get a steel even. It's yeah, our tech can really advance. We can also limit certain things, so we can get... Okay, I'm just going to set these preemptively to 50s. This can go up to 30. We want 50 tannin as well. Leather up to 30. Dry skins, we want lots and lots. The rest we don't really have to worry about at the moment. 100% of the population, I don't like that. I want it set to 125 so that we always have more than what we have people, so that if their skins, you know, their clothes deteriorate, we have backups that they can immediately equip, instead of, you know, them having to make as they wear through it. I'd rather them just have a backup already prepared for them. Right, well, construction is now finished, so we can go and look at placing some more tents. We'll set this up as a kind of, eventually, a totem pole over there. So I think maybe we go with here and here. Yeah. And then we'll build another row going on the outside. We'll keep this side reasonably clean for now, I think. And then as we unlock more, you know, harvesting technologies such as cutting down trees, perfect. We're actually going to come in here and cut down trees on this side of the river and start cleaning this out for our eventual base, which will be built here. What we do want to do is just go into primal vision first, though, and make sure we aren't targeting any of these food producing trees. We want to keep those. So we know it's from around about here. We won't go past that, and we won't go past this tree here. So we'll take this, and then we just increase the size. Ooh, we don't want that tree. Can we get it? Nope, we have to go one smaller. That's fine. And we just get all of these trees targeted there. Great. So our settlers will actually go and chop those all down and start making space. And that's fine. We'll just have one person building that at the time being. A lot of work to be done, but this is the start of these base building colony sim games. Always slow in the beginning to initially get important things set up. Another trader, let's see. Okay, so they do have pulses here, but realistically we don't even have the technology to make use of this food, so there's no point in us getting this yet. And the rest of the stuff we can pretty much get, so this is not a good trade. They aren't offering us anything that we really want or need, so we're just going to ignore these traders. They're actually quite old. Right, we have our 3 drying racks. Perhaps we'll look at setting up some more skin dryers. Let's see here. Can we squeeze one in here? No, not quite. Maybe over here. Yeah, let's just set up 4 in total. So we always have a good supply of skin drying. We have totem poles or a skull pole set up. We have our burial mound that is getting built. We have all of the storage buildings built at the moment, all of the production buildings, and we have tents in production as well. We have a storm coming in, and this trader just needs to leave. I think that we've done quite a lot for this episode already. I think it's going to be a very fun game to take a run through and expand, build our settlement across here, as well as eventually expand over to here. We can maybe even look at some other locations on the maps. I mean, there is so much land to make use of. We have so many options. But right, we'll have a look at that in a future episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, as that would greatly help the channel. If you would like to be kept updated as to new videos being released, then please hit that notification bell. If you have any feedback, suggestions, or requests, leave a comment down below and let us know. Until next time, this is Roast Temp. Keep cooking.